away, yeah, this thing in the front is horrible, yeah. So I'm going to carve that with a straight away. Actually, do you mind just cutting this here for me? Because it's starting to show. So what I'm doing is increasing the visual base here by making the sabamiki larger at the bottom. Sometimes when you make a shari, yeah, and you make a shari that comes down thinner this way, yeah, what it does visually, yeah, is give you a reverse taperage. Just visually, yeah, on the tree, yeah. So this is a real bad thing, yeah, if you come back and make it like a teardrop this way, yeah. If you open it out, yeah, it increases the base, yeah, you know, just visually, yeah. The other thing you can do, yeah, when I go up into this part, yeah, you'll suddenly see, yeah, that it no longer looks fat, yeah, because what I've done is half the whole thing with a different colour, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do next, is go into this part, yeah, and make the shari in this part. You can also see here that I've not made the carving straight, yeah, I've actually, you know, I've put movement in there, yeah, so this has increased the movement on the tree as well, yeah. So, okay. Might have to stand up for this one. Okay, so you have this part, yeah, and this is very linear, yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty simple, yeah, to make this not linear anymore, yeah. And I'll just show you, yeah, I might cut this off later, yeah, but it's simple. You start with the profiles first. So, I mean, it's simple, yeah? And, you know, all I've done is change the profiles on the outside, yeah? And suddenly we have something with some movement, yeah, you know? It's as simple as that, yeah, you know what I mean? That's no big feat, yeah, you know? But you have to start with the profiles first on the tree, yeah, you know? It's the most important thing, yeah? If you're doing anything that's on its own like that, that's a trunk or a gin, yeah? You know, it has to have some movement in it, yeah? You know, it can't be straight like that, yeah? So it's as simple as that. I'm just going to use this trunk here to show you a few things, yeah? like up here, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm going to do something crazy here just to show you what you can do. I'm going to cut it off afterwards because it's not related to the tree itself. So what I've done there is carved myself a flat area, you know. So now you can do loads of things here with this flat area. Yeah? It's no longer a whole tree here. We just have a flat area, so I can start messing about with it. I'm going to take the top off here. But you can see, if you carve a flat area, you can also do this sort of carving, where something's really straight, you carve it into a flat area. You know, you make it tree shaped, yeah, by carving the interior, yeah. So you have that same, so it's the outer shell of the tree, yeah. And then from behind you, you can come in and make all sorts of holes and movement, yeah. I'm just going to clean that part up. I might even leave that, yeah, because I'm quite liking the look of it, you know. So we'll go along with that, yeah. You get to that stage, that's a block carve, yeah. What I'm going to do now, yeah, is clean that area up, yeah, and make it like bone, yeah. That's what it needs to be like now. And this is variable speed, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see already, yeah, we had something straight here, now we have something with some energy in it, yeah. The other thing is, yeah, when you're carving dead wood, yeah, it's a play of light and shadow. So you have to get some shadow into your carving, yeah. So what I'm going to do now, yeah, is make a sabamiki, yeah, in here, yeah, and make it quite deep, yeah, you know what I mean? So we have some interest in this tune, yeah. So I'm not going to go in from the front, yeah, I'm going to use another technique with going in from the side, yeah. This way you get more mystery, yeah. Now what I'm going to do is go in with this tool, just to make the whole thing a lot deeper than it is, yeah. You can't go in with this tool very far, yeah, you know what I mean? So in the end you have to use this one. Yeah. And the thing with this, yeah, is don't try and put this straight in, yeah. You have to carve yourself an area where you can slot the machine in, yeah. If you go in like this, yeah, it's just going to go up the tree, yeah. So what you need to do is carve yourself an area where you can actually get inside the tree. See, and already you see the mystery turn up, you know?
Great.
So, everyone come up now, yeah, and have a look at what I've done so far, yeah? think that bonsai here leads to spirituality here, you know, but it doesn't, it leads to carpentry here.
Carpentry.
I'm going to show you how to deal with something like this here. The problem is here, you know, if you have a gin like this here that isn't in rhythm with the tree. Now the tree here has a natural patina from the mountains. The lower branches here have the snow on them, you know, and the weights here, because they're the biggest branches, so they have the most weight here. So the bottom branches are down through the snow and the weight of them. So if you get a gin like this, it's not natural, you know. It's sticking up in the air. It's dry. There's no way you can do anything about this gin. So there's two things you can do. You can either cut it down really small, so you can hardly see the direction upwards, or you can cut it out and make a euro, yeah? You know, where you go in and make a hole. I think in this instance, yeah, I'm probably going to make a hole, yeah, just because it's something.
You're a holy man. So, in that case, but the other important thing here is when you're carving a euro here, you shouldn't make it round, you know? If it's absolutely round here, and it looks like a porthole in a ship, it just looks ugly, yeah? It's not telling the natural story here of what happened there, you know? At one time there was a branch there, you know? And obviously the winds come along here and tore the branch off, yeah? And what that does is, as the weight of the branch breaks off the tree, it tears some bark here, you know. So if you just do some slight carving underneath, it looks more natural, yeah. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah? What I have to do now is go into the smaller cutting tools. So design this one. And it's a small router piece, yeah? It looks like a drill, but it's not, yeah, you know? It's a small router. So I'm just going to put some detail on this, yeah? I'll try and do it from the side so you can see what I'm doing.
Kevin, do you want to take it down?
Actually, yeah, that would be... Yeah, okay. Yeah.
O, może.
The problem with carving spruce, yeah, is it's not very good wood for carving, yeah? So you end up with all this rubbish inside, yeah? So you have to carve the tree a bit like Stevie Wonder did, you know?